afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store. Coming to the plate now, Wolverine watches fully in effect.
You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit.
Well, he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he's there. He currently leads the AL in that department. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is going to be far too late position with Sugan. 0-2. Here it is. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting
into the first pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. Now a long throw home. And they will take the lead as he's safe at the plate. Ready once again
with loading the bases.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see
to victory in this one.
Our final line score this afternoon.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on.
And drove a line drive base hit.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like. Ready for another shot now. Wolverine fourth. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. To finish. The O's seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Aaron Coulter pitches. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League. The best clutch hitters in the sport today. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. The relay throw, and this will come in. So hit on the ground to third. And this is through into left, and there's your possible winning run. Aboard on the leadoff. Christian Perazo gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Rick Bell earns the. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got digging in.
Low-scoring pitchers duel for once.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Now at the plate, Wolverine. He's got a hit in 3. Now the 2-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate as this ball game is over. 7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Orioles. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on. Opportunity in this one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the short, this could be two. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get. At the plate, Wolverine. It was a walk in it. Shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third. Woodrick will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything.
Flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 9-to Morales.
Cesar Morales.
On the ground. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this on until the end.
The final line score for the ball game tonight.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good digging in the switch hitter. Wolverine.
Stay hot now. Let's go.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that is off the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one out Gonzalez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. High and deep to straightaway right. Gone! It's a grand slam. 2-game series as this ball game is over. A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major. Standing in, Wolverine hit it hard but line. Ground ball left side. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. So he'll reach base with. Now at the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with this one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw won't get him. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ellis Lucero, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And not in. Baltimore came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. John, we are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball. Top half of the 6th. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4. Stepping in, Ellis Lucero. And a double steal try here. Pitch inside the throw. In, Eloy Lozano. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Back to first, so they get the double play. Here's the 2-1 home. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, a double play. Evening's ball game. The Tigers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on.
And battle for a knock.
The 1-2. Hit hard up the middle. He's got it. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready for another shot now. Wolverine.
Challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him.
Lucero, a hit in 2 tries so far. Runner's on his way to third. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as.
Ready now. The 2-2 one more time. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. A solo shot down the line in left.
And you see here, this is just a great piece of hitting. The ball's away, and he doesn't try to do too much with it. He just goes with the pitch. He gets some great backs.
Score. The Detroit Tigers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Willie. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League. At the plate, Wolverine. He drew a walk his first time.
Perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
To second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be two. Bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runners on the move for second. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And some trouble now in right field. And he's in safely to third as they jump. The Rays put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Angel Vega gets the win. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good match. Into the box now, Wolverine. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged sometimes even when you make a good pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. He'll take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Conrad.
Now, it's not all that hard out to second. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game. At the he's set. Here's the 3-0. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. To this one, Baltimore put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Alberto. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one. So striding in, Wolverine watches fully in effect. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting fifth.
Ready now for Baltimore, Eloy Lozano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Digging in the switch. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Arthur rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they put now at the plate. Wolverine singled homer run.
Situations like this.
Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. On a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping up now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
Boy, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Gonna be tough.
Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen. Baltimore jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Coulter picks up his league lead. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on. In now for the O's, Wolverine. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinding out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be secure.
The runner at third, Wolverine at second with 1 away. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Now at the plate, Wolverine. They'll try
More
to.
afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And this.
Now batting, center fielder.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Jorge Moya. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And not in time as he'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Digging in. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. The relay, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Dig the 3-2 one more time. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Hey, for another chance, Wolverine trying to keep.
Little two-out lightning might ensue by one check swing holding up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. .70 to top the division.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18.